we leave for Florida in exactly 1 week for Paisley's continued Clubfoot treatment. I have so many new faces here that I'm gonna do a quick rundown on everything that we've been through for her Clubfoot treatment in the last 10 months of her life, because it's been a wild one. Paisley was born with bilateral clubfoot, which looks like this. Crazy, I know. I originally started treatment for her out here in Arizona with a doctor, and if you've been following me for a while, you know that that doctor completely botched her treatment. Long story short, clubfoot kids have to go into something called stretching cast to get their feet into the proper position. Typically, it's anywhere between like 4 and 8 casting sessions. My baby girl slipped on week number 2, and then we started super gluing her legs into the cast, and then she slipped again on week number 5. And she slipped out of that week 5 cast. She was black and blue. Her foot looked completely cattywampus, and I just knew that something was really wrong. She already had a very complex case of clubfoot, but now with this incorrect casting done on her, she had complex foot. Based on some of the support groups that I am in for clubfoot, the incorrect casting had shaped her foot in a way that wasn't natural. I had 2 layering issues, so I decided that I was gonna take her to the best doctor in the country, which is Dr. Dobbs, who is all the way in Florida. Yes, we have been traveling for all of her appointments since then. She was 6 weeks when we started going to Dobbs. I believe this is gonna be my 6th or my 7th time out there now. A very large number of clubfoot children need something called a tenotomy, which is a surgery where they cut the Achilles so that it can regrow to the proper length. Many clubfoot children only need 1. Unfortunately, my baby girl had to have 2. Did 1 in October, and then we did 1 in February. And so this trip is basically a follow-up to that. Obviously, my hope is that she doesn't need anything and we are on the right track. But unfortunately, I do have concerns about her left foot right now. Mobility, flexibility, all the things have kind of been a problem. Right foot seems to be doing really, really well. Because I have that as a comparison, I'm extremely worried about her left foot. I've talked to the doctor. We may be able to just do a stretching cast on it, which would be fantastic, and she'd only be in cast for 5 days. If she needs a tenotomy, we are going to be in Florida for 3 weeks because it's basically tenotomy, in cast for 3 weeks, cast removal, then we can go home. The other times I have been staying with my cousin who lives in Florida because she's been so amazing in letting us crash with her. But she just had a baby like 3 weeks ago, so we won't be invading her this time. We're gonna be hotel hopping and city hopping, so come along with us.